He just could do it.
And then they walk into the X-Men's Cerebro.
Augmentation, but yes.
Still a better love story than 8.
Mm-hmm.
8's still a better love story than Twilight.
Then we get to another big part of my theory. So on top of Zordon already knowing everybody's names, children, quiet! And he makes everybody levitate and instantly transports them to a dream world where there's fucking nobody around but them, which this is not simulation, this is in their mind. So Bill will bring it up again. It's going to cause PTSD, so wait for Bill to go over PTSD. But Zordon basically implants memories in their head of, this is what's going to happen if you don't stop this crazy psycho bitch. Motherfuckers be dead, yo!
Yeah, we live in a world which doesn't actually have virtual reality. We like to talk that it's here. It's not. It's not here yet. And
Not
he
in the
took them
sense
and
of this.
dropped them into a world that they could see, touch,
And feel.
and feel. And they lived in it for a minute. And they actually put their arms through their relatives, the ashes of their relatives. I mean, really drop
Family,
yourself
friends,
in that
that
situation.
asshole neighbor that nobody likes.
That's that's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, everybody that you fucking known from school, and you were literally chased by a crazed bitch that was hurting you. You could see pain in their faces, and as they backed up, they accidentally put their arms and watched the fucking bodies of their loved ones crumble to dust like fucking something out of goddamn God of War. They were literally wearing the ashes of their mummies and daddies.
I would say either that or one of the Gears of War games.
Right.
And then...
But all this is followed by then they snap to reality as they slam into the deck of the ship.
You know what?
Yeah.
That still happened for them. Zordon was just like, hey, you want to fight my war? Not really. Up PTSD, motherfuckers! Feel the burn! And then dropped him on the ground, was like, hey, you want to fight my war?
Fuck yeah!
Because now all of a sudden they're sitting around and Billy especially is visibly shaken. Zach, who was sitting around telling jokes, is looking around like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
The fuck was
They're
that?
literally suffering the after effects, and they will for the rest of their motherfucking life now.
You ever seen Evangelion?
Yep.
Guess what?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good if you watch the fucking DVDs. They changed certain words on the Netflix release, and those words were important because in the Japanese language, you don't just say the goddamn word love unless it has meaning.
I haven't watched it yet because there's actually been so many physical releases and stuff. It's like, where the fuck would I begin?
There's only one. There's only one actual series, and then there's a set of 3 movies. You can either do the movies or the series. I personally feel the series is better, but the movies are an interesting departure.
Right.
3 movies, 1 series. That's all there is.
It's basically...
There's just a lot of different... There's just different versions of the box set. There's a silver box set, which is a lot of money for no fucking reason whatsoever. And then there's like the anime legends and things like that you can get. It's only one series.
Let me sum this up easier. Did you like buying the orange box collection of Dragon Ball?
No.
Okay. Did you like getting all of Kai?
Not really.
Did you like getting the next release of Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, I mean the special anniversary that they're coming out with? I'm not going to get it.
What about the other anniversary edition of Dragon Ball Z?
I thought you bought the orange boxes.
I bought some of them, not all of them.
Oh, okay. See,
that's
my
literally
first
what
collection
happens
was
with
the
that.
orange box. I bought all the orange box, then I sold it to start getting the Blu-rays, of which I think I got 4, and I haven't gone any further.
I have all
I mean
nine.
to.
I have all
I just
9.
haven't.
I even went through it all again.
I'm missing 5 and 6. That's all.
Yeah. See, I think I need to get from 4 up.
Nick was trying to say something.
I'm just waiting. It's fine.
Oh.
Talk about DBZ. It's fine. See,
because we're talking about something good.
The thing
this movie's not bad.
Right.
This movie is really good.
We're just shitting on it because it's our job.
Exactly.
You, Jason Scott, is their leader.
I'm a shit on.
Sorry, this is not the Jason Scott
theory.
you think.
Fair enough. I allow you to. It's a theory. It's
I
not
know,
anything
and
set
I'm a
in
shit
stone.
on it. Because what are the 2 things we know about Zordon?
He's an asshole.
He's a dick.
He's trapped in a wall. He only
That
has a
was 3
robot
things.
friend.
He's bald.
He was
4
naked
things.
when he
He's
unmorphed.
blue. 5 things.
His wife was naked when she unmorphed.
Out of
Or his
like
girlfriend.
out
his
of our
partner.
normalcy though, for
The chick he was
our
boning.
history of Power Rangers, what do we know about Zordon? Like present day Zordon.
He's interdimensional.
But that's also a lie because he lays in the tube in a nightgown.
Yes.
But he's also interdimensional.
Like as a kid, I liked that movie. Now as I'm older,
He may have been the Green Ranger,
Yeah, he may have. At
So-
one
but
point.
in this, he definitely was the Red.
Yeah.
he's still bald.
He is bald.
He's bald.
We know
bald.
a lot of things about him, to be fair.
He's got a big
One
chin.
thing is, he's interdimensional.
He's also got the back of his neck, but he doesn't have a back.
Right.
And in truth, he technically is interdimensional in a sense.
He's also blue. No matter
What
what.
do
he's
we
blue.
what do we know about Zordon in this universe at the present day?
He's
What
a
is
fucking
his current
asshole.
state?
He's an asshole that inflicts PSTD on children to get them to
P-
fight his war.
PSTD?
Yep, PSTD.
Pretty shitty telling disorder. There
Yeah.
you go.
Pretty
No.
pretty shitty telekinetic display.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay,
true,
there you
too. All right.
Pretty
So he's
shitty
trapped
tiny
in a
dick.
wall is what Shane said. What is that wall, Shane? What does Alpha call it?
He put his consciousness into
No, he put his essence.
essence.
He sucked his soul out of his dead body before it could go to
Naked
whatever
dead body.
afterlife.
Yep.
naked, dead, blue, bald
Naked,
body.
dead, blue bod
Naked,
body.
dead, blue body that got barbecued, so it's more like a naked, charred blue body. He took that fucking essence of Zordon
Put it in the computer
and shoved it in the fucking computer.
Yep.
That's where Zordon lives now. He's the ghost in the machine.
Well, underneath of
Now!
Power Rangers continuity, this can happen because they digitized Rangers and turned them into playing cards that
Yep.
you could put in a computer.
So anyways, he's in a computer
Yep.
Yes.
of a giant spaceship
Yes.
Yep.
that's now underneath of Angel Grove.
Yes.
Yes, with a viewing globe that sits in the center that's a bunch of different dots.
He's asleep.
Yes.
Yes.
Alpha, we don't 100% know. He could be roaming around. He could be taking a nap until they show up. They don't really say.
I'm guessing if Alpha knows about teenagers, he might have been out of the ship.
I'm a guess
I'm
one
assuming-
of two things. Either
I'm going to assume that during 65 million years, there's some form of preventative maintenance that would have to be taking place on the ship. Alpha was awake. Has to be because
Because
that's
Alpha,
a long
says
fucking
he's been alone for so long.
He's been alone, just
that's
doing
true.
routine
All right, so yeah,
maintenance.
his ass been awake for 65 million years. He's got a
He's
viewing
got very
globe.
good batteries.
Yes.
So one of two things happened. Either
And it's
from
not
time
a butt
to time,
battery.
he was watching everything around him
Yep.
passively, or maybe the ship was doing it. Because Alpha was able to go, Zordon, or speaking in the fucking Eldarese or whatever the fuck it is.
Yep.
Clackatoopa-gackabookabacka-
Yeah, the fucking Zordon speak.
Eldorinian.
He was speaking to him while he was popping his face out the wall going, what the fuck, where the hell am I? Oh, you're in the ship's matrix. Oh, these things speak a primitive language
primitive
called English. Check the matrix that you're stuck in. You'll find it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which means he knows.
Yes.
He's been watching.
I also believe that Zord
He hasn't
Now-
been watching. He's now a part of the machine, so that information
No,
is instantly
Alpha.
granted to him.
Alpha has
Oh,
been.
okay. I'm sorry.
Right.
So Alpha learned
Which
English.
all that information is floating about
Yeah.
inside the ship.
Yes.
That they've been scanning from the area.
Yes, which he can now basically gain all of that knowledge at will at any point in time. And they have been running around in the ship screaming each other's name.
Not even that. Yearbooks nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Those digital?
To my knowledge.
Pretty sure they do
Okay.
have
I
digital
believe they
versions
To
are
my
now.
knowledge,
now.
they put them on to the computer, but I want to say they still actually print them out physically.
Hey,
Yeah. Can you buy a
Your
digital
new-
copy of a yearbook? Because I don't think I had that
I'm-
option even with Gabby. I don't think that was an option. I think she had to buy a physical book.
it's a
I
possibility.
mean, the
but I'm-
closest,
they
the
might,
closest
though.
thing to that is they can put up
Hey, Seth.
like the graduating
newspaper.
class photos and shit like that, like the yearbook photo of the graduating class, but for like colleges and that on like the college.
Somewhere on
Website.
protected
Seth.
internet files, there's report cards and shit that get sent out digitally though.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Hey,
your
Seth.
names and shit are there somewhere.
Get a newspaper online, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's possible.
Yes, you can, because they're moving exclusively there.
Huh, it's pretty interesting, especially when you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, which is funny
the
because
star football player.
Yeah, the star football player Jason
Oh.
Scott, where he knows his name, But he says Billy Cranston.
Yeah,
Which
oh,
Billy
hey.
does introduce himself.
hold on.
And
Wait.
Creenie.
No, hold on. Oh, Billy Cranston. Oh, wait. Now, what happened 7 years ago? Oh, wait. Billy's dad died. I'm assuming in a mining incident because his dad worked in the mines.
Yeah. I'm well.
Which
Was he working there and taking Billy, or was he sneaking onto the
He
property?
was working there.
He was working
He was
there.
working there.
All right.
Because
Okay.
everything,
That's why they have all the
everything
mining
that showed
equipment.
up down in that basement
Was his dad.
pointed towards him being a miner.
Okay.
Right.
Because
All
he
right.
even said, "Oh yeah, my dad would bring some of this stuff home."
All right. Go ahead.
Kimberly was on the cheerleading squad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure they'd take pictures of them too.
From
Toss
time
those
to
up.
time.
Yeah, from time to time.
Zach, he didn't really say his name. Or Trini. Didn't mention those two. Didn't really mention Kimberly either. He mentioned two people. Just two. It was Billy,
Mm-hmm.
who would have been in a newspaper
Mm-hmm.
because of his dad dying,
Mm-hmm.
and Jason, star
Mhm.
football player.
Who, if you buy into the propaganda of a newspaper, is now a convict.
Yep.
Yep.
Which means that Zordon,
Zordon
would not
does
pick
know.
him.
Yeah, Zordon wouldn't pick him. Zordon would say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Based off this newspaper, your ass is fucking running around destroying property and
Yeah.
killing people. You're a criminal.
He didn't
You
kill
can't be
nobody.
a Power Ranger because
He
you're
does put
you're a
people's
criminal."
lives in danger.
And a boy.
Zordon was better.
I never said Zordon was better. I've
Yeah.
never defended Zordon.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
Pretty sure putting people's lives
I've
in
got this
danger is
weird
kind of a
feeling
requirement for a
that
leader.
the way this Zordon is, I don't think he likes cheese sandwiches either.
I'm going to assume that they probably eat fucking Velveeta sandwiches, which is not nearly as tasty.
I'm
'cause
pretty
you
sure
should
he
cook
doesn't
that.
really eat anything right now
Well,
true.
I think that
because
when
he's stuck
But
in a wall.
if they did need to go and find the power and talk to some bitch who lives from Ocean Shore to Stonehenge, Bill's right. They wouldn't get cheese sandwiches.
They'd
They
get
would
Velveeta.
get peanut butter and jelly this time.
No, they get peanut butter and banana because fuck them.
So everyone leaves the ship.
Nope. This
No.
Zordon springs for fucking crackers and government cheese.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's what you take
Yeah.
with you.
It's true.
Everyone leaves the ship. We have some teen-parent interactions. And we see Rita beat up a homeless man and take his gold teeth.
Beatable.
Well, she did.
Yeah.
Well, that was after she killed a cop.
That is just
Yeah.
the way he said it. And Rita,
And Rita just
he said
fucking
it so
beat up this homeless guy
nonchalantly.
for
He
a
was like, he
gold
just beat
tooth.
She beat some
Fine.
homeless guy up, took his teeth.
Took his teeth.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck
He
him.
didn't even have a name.
Moving
I mean,
on.
he was listening to a damn good song, but yeah, fuck him.
He literally doesn't have a name, so
Yeah.
we really can
He's
just move on.
old homeless guy.
Yeah. So then they go back to the ship, like, wait, what Jason said, like 4 p.m. the next day he's going to be there. They
Yep.
can come along if they want to, otherwise I'm out.
Yeah, how the hell do we get out of here? Jason's like, fucking Superman.
That was the only reason he even got to talk to them, because they were all ready to just leave.
And they were like, how the fuck do we get out of here? Jason's like, bloop. And Billy's like, oh,
Why
Oh.
didn't we think of that?
sometimes being
Yep.
smart is hard.
You miss the
Right.
obvious sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes being really smart makes you really dumb.
So they come back and try to morph. Oh, it's not working. Take them to the pit!
It's like the basement, but with rocks.
And we
And
get
a scorpion.
I don't like the pit.
and we get a
I like the pit.
Scorpina nod.
Yeah, there's like a scorpion, some rocks.
Scorpina nod. I like that.
Yeah.
Because there was
Yeah.
a scorpion.
On a rock.
And and there's a Goldar, and they're married, and that does not work because he's gold and liquid man, and we can't fuck that.
And it doesn't matter
Goldar
because now we're in
sucks.
training montage because you motherfuckers have 11 days to train before
Oh,
Rita
yeah.
kills
And
everybody.
you have to fight
days.
these putty pebble rock people.
That's what they are.
The golems.
They were
Followed-
in the Sentai.
Yeah.
They were golems.
Yes.
In ours,
And
they were
ours,
putties.
putties.
Right,
And it's
but
because
what is
he
a
made
putty?
them out of clay.
But what is a putty? Because a putty's
See,
a
clay.
right, which would then
But
which is then
ours was like-
superheated.
Ours was like bits of rock and rubble just brought together.
Right, but
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but we didn't have Finster.
yeah, there was no Finster.
Finster made them out of clay.
I'm saying that this is the only part that I feel actually
God
works,
damn it.
because even in the original Sentai,
Putty,
they actually did grow out of the ground.
Yeah.
Putty,
Now,
putty,
they did.
We will
The
play.
very first ones you ever see, they literally just grow out of the ground and form into putties and fight the Rangers while the Rangers aren't even in suit. Happens in like literally episode 1. Because they are golems. They're from the earth. And then the only thing that we did was, for some reason, they decided to go with the Sentai version instead of some weird dog man makes animal things out of clay.
Yeah.
This time, we just went with what the Sentai did, and we were like, fuck them, they grow from the earth. So they would look like that.
So they would
That
look
way
like
we don't
actual
have
rocks
to-
and not just clay.
Yeah,
Yes.
because then we don't have to spend extra money on here's
Look,
a here's a
to be
dog
fair,
man,
if
here's
you-
a furnace.
If you look back at Rangers, the
Moonisphere.
putties, we get away with it because it's our first series and there's a lot of nostalgia tied to it. The putties are possibly one of the worst pawns ever created in Rangers history.
Yeah.
They're awful. Because
Especially
they're-
after Zed takes
They're
over.
referred to
Oh.
as
Put 'em in the
golems.
Z.
They're referred to as golems. They look nothing like a fucking golem. Not at least
Yeah.
what I would imagine a golem looks like.
Yeah.
In our series, we make them out of clay, and they're fucking dispensable as shit. They're
Yeah.
complete. They are awful. Their costumes are dumb. Fucking just gray spandex with sometimes they have a rock hand.
Although
Yep.
from what I think a few images have been leaked that with our Jason coming back,
I saw that.
there's going to be some putties.
Yep. Our putties were awful. Like
Yeah.
you can defend them and love them for what they are, but they were bad.
Yeah.
I can't defend them because again, Zed takes over. They have no weakness. They're indestructible. Oh God, let me kick this Z. Oh, hey everybody, hit the Z. They automatically explode.
See, I'd be the asshole that had like
But that's not true.
a paintball gun.
Because there
It would
are
just stand at a
episodes
distance and be like,
where they
shoot the
kick
Z,
them and
shoot
hit
the
them in the
Z.
Z, and they just fall
Yeah,
down.
you have to shatter that emblem.
You have to hit it hard.
Right.
So if you just like,
Because sometimes they hit him numerous times in the Z.
and nothing happens.
Right.
And then there's other times where there's like, bap!
maybe a bad batch or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Slight kick. I hit this one and they all exploded.
So
I
how-
hit this
awesome.
one into all 7 of those that were standing conveniently in a row. Done.
So training
I got the 7-10
montage.
split. Yeah.
We get one of the golems get a nut shot.
Yeah, it got kicked
Yep.
in the dick.
And it even reacted to it.
I saw that. I
Followed
was
by
like,
You don't have
Which, by the way, if the rock golem realizes that it has a dick and it can get hurt by the dick,
Why
That
doesn't it
brings
just
up-
get rid of the dick?
it also brings up very scary hentai level questions like, can the rockmen use their dick? Let's move on.
Yes, let us move on to
To-
training montage while they're the
Practicing
girls are-
Germans.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're practicing German suplexes and not landing the bridge. God damn it! You got to nail the bridge
They're
and hold it.
newbies!
And then the girls fighting in the diner over dessert.
Yep.
Which was
Play
originally
fighting.
it was originally supposed to be the
first
cameo
cameo.
for JDF and Amy Jo Johnson, because literally they're just kind of sitting there because the girls look around and the two of them kind of look over like, what the fuck are you guys standing up smacking a fork for? And then go back to fucking eating their dinner or whatever.
one tiny piece of pie.
And
Yeah.
and Bill Hader, I mean Alpha, shows them their possible Zords that they can use.
He's like, these motherfucking things, but you gotta morph first. And so what's this
and he
motherfucker
tells
do?
them, otherwise, we don't really know. He says, you have to be morphed because you have to be able to sync with them. You can't do that. You're not ready. There's no telling what would happen if you got in them, basically. So,
So let's back to the pit.
guess who goes right the fuck for it?
Zach.
Because I'm crazy. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! They took my stabbing knife.
So he got in there, rides his fucking Zord, breaks
Grand
two
Theft Sword.
gigantic Zord-level holes
In the mountain.
in the mountain where you can just walk into the fucking command center now.
Almost
flattens
kills-
a van full of nuns.
Yeah.
And then almost kills all of the fucking Rangers when
And
he comes
Alpha.
back. And you know what? Jason was right.
Fuck you.
Jason was
Punch.
right.
Jason just throws down.
Because Zach,
He's a piece of shit.
When you make decisions like that, and you have a team, your decisions affect the team. And if you are a danger to the team, you could literally endanger everything that we're doing.
So
We
Shane,
don't have a lot of time.
Shane, do you know
And
what happens? Do you
come
know what
in
happens
here-
when you almost endanger the entire team? Do you know? Do you know what happens when you almost endanger the entire team?
Do you make the list?
You get punched in the face, and it
Oh.
teaches Billy how to morph.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then you make the list.
But
And
not
then,
that list.
and
a
then once
different
once
list.
Billy unmorphs, it's like,
How'd you
okay,
do
we're
that?
done. Zordon says we're done. Everyone go home.
Pack your shit, get the fuck out.
But Billy Morph. All right, do it
Okay,
again.
do it again. Do it again.
All of you do it.
Show me how you did it.
But
I literally was not paying attention.
Yeah.
Then get the fuck out.
What were you doing? Nothing.
I don't know.
So what's this porn stuff? I'm in a computer.
I've been gone for a long fucking time. What's
What's browser history?
Alpha, what the fuck are you looking at? Ay, don't look at that.
no,
told
this
me
one
to
doesn't
learn.
do that.
you fucking told me
He
to
does,
learn.
but only like twice.
Yeah, he says
It's not
ay,
like
ay, ay,
every other fucking second like ours was.
Oh, okay. Well,
yes.
no.
So all of them decide to go.
Zach's
Except
like, I
for
don't want to
Jason.
go home. I've got these,
I got snacks. Who
got
wants snacks?
snacks and stuff.
Isn't this where Jason decides to go talk?
He
He
decides
attempts
he's
to.
going to go back to yell at Zordon and be like, Zordon, what the fuck?
Alpha, I need
walks
to be
in.
free from here. I need to use the morphing grid to be free.
He walks into a private conversation where you figure out
It's
that
like, oh.
Zordon literally only had one thing in store for these kids, and that was
Use
Hey.
them.
fight my fucking battle so I can come back to life.
Yeah. I need you to morph so I can get the fuck out of this wall, find some pants, and get back to making real Ranger teams.
Put your lives in considerable real danger.
Not necessarily in that order.
Yeah, not necessarily in the
Open
order.
my morphing grid so I can step out of this closet wall.
Yep.
Yep. So what's Jason
What if-
do? Fuck you!
I also have a problem with it, though. Because when we later see the morphing grid work to bring somebody back to life, they bring the thing back to life where it is. Almost like the original rules of Dragon Ball, where
Yep.
they had to save the bodies so that the people could be brought back.
It might be one of those weird things where maybe if you don't have a body, it just gives you your old
Just
body.
comes out of the fucking viewing globe.
But if your body's there, it's just
Well, because
spirit movement.
Alpha was also convinced that he had come back to life. He was like, he stepped through the morphing grid, but I mean, we didn't see it. So
Yeah.
does Alpha understand that you come back where you died? And if that's true,
Where the fuck is Zordon?
where would he have come back?
He's
Is
in?
he over at the gold mine?
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Or is he
I
down,
mean, they're
or,
in the gold
or
mine
is he
area.
downtown and some naked bald blue guy disappeared?
Yeah, it just appears over.
Well,
No, we went over this before the show.
They're
The
buried.
Zeo crystal moves.
Yep,
Yeah.
it just moves around.
But at
It
the
just
same
happened
time,
to move like
So
Zordon,
he's
Zordon
still
got
over-
fucking barbecued laying on top of the coins, which means technically his
He would
body
appear
would
in-
be
right
in
about
the
there.
crystal.
If his hands are supposed to be over those crystals, he would appear somewhat in that wall.
Right.
Shit! Alpha! God damn it!
Alpha, help! I don't have much. Suffocated.
Fucking, I'm suffocating in the glass and my naked ass is being shown to everybody. Shit! Alpha! Alpha! And then later on in the news, they're like,
Some miner walks by.
what the fuck? And then later on the news, it'd be like,
Naked blue alien
naked
guy
blue alien
found.
discovered at the Angel Grove gold mine. He was strangely in a wall and a dangling.
Dangly bits.
That miner's like, sir?
I'm gonna
No,
report
that
something.
miner's walking up and he sees Zordon just kind of trying to move before he suffocates to death, and he's like, "Sir, sir, can you hear me, sir?"
You're not supposed to be in here.
This is a restricted area, sir.
You need to take your naked
How the
ass
fuck
out
you
of that
get in
wall.
there?
Sir, I am doing everything I can in my power not to stare at your blue wanger. God damn it, I stared at your blue wanger.
You guys got enhancements? A buddy of mine needs that. His wife keeps complaining to me about it.
Sir, you can't be naked up here.
You can't be naked.
You really can't be naked anywhere except for your own home and a nudist
You're
colony.
not even supposed to be here to begin with, let alone naked here.
Right.
Sir, I'm going to have to call the police to haul your naked ass out of our wall.
Get me out of this wall. Sir, calm down.
Like,
Calm thy dick.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to tell you something. Tell you something right now.
I'm just, look, I know it
Greatest
keeps
movie
coming
ever.
up, but he was fucking naked. I don't understand.
So they have a campfire powwow where they talk about
Yeah.
stuff going on.
Yeah, they got
and-
their little heart to heart.
Yes.
Zach's scared to be home because his mom might not make it.
Which is legitimate in his feelings,
Right.
but
But
there
it
are
also
times,
makes him a piece of shit.
well, okay, there are times that you need to escape. It's scary. It's hard to deal with what's
It's
really
true.
going on.
But
But-
when you don't go
Damn
home
true.
at all,
Yeah,
But
everybody
he,
deals with things like that.
Yeah.
your mom
Yeah.
is sick and dying, Shane. You have to make sure she takes her meds and has certain things throughout the day, including the night.
including the night.
including
You
night.
don't go home for an entire night, Shane. You might come home to dead mom.
Probably.
And, I mean, the way he acts, he just assumed fucking go off and die himself and not go home. It's just, look, everybody deals with their problems in different ways,
Some are stupid.
but
Yeah,
he is
because
a
kids
really
is
shitty
dumb.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, like drinking beers that don't have a label and eating
Look,
candy bars that
we
don't
already
have
got
labels.
enough product placement in this motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
Not enough. Need more products. Can't
Oh,
rely
shit.
off only Krispy Kreme money.
Well, there was a Starbucks.
Yeah, there's Starbucks.
They just don't mention it.
There was also more Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. You know
And I'm pretty sure Billy was eating a Snickers.
No, actually, because I actually did get a good look at it.
Or
It's
was
a
it
Three
Milky Way?
Musketeers.
Oh, was it Three Musketeers?
It's either a Three Musketeers or a Milky Way. Yes.
Well,
Because
regardless.
it had like way too much fucking nougat in it, and I'm like, man, that ain't no
Billy,
Snickers.
Eat this
'Cause I
Snickers.
thought the same
You're
thing.
not yourself when you're hungry.
Are you sure it wasn't payday?
No, I'm sure it wasn't a payday, because paydays are easy to tell, because that's packed full of peanuts.
packed full of penis. What? Zordon.
Here we
Well, we were-
Zordon, stop! No!
Sir, stop with your blue penis.
It's got creamy nougat inside.
So anyway, so now we move on to
yeah.
everybody goes home, and I guess Trini's parents leave because Rita fucking drips spit on her.
Nope.
With the kids.
Nope. They just leave the fucking
They went for a family
vacation.
outing.
Family vacation.
Yeah, family
without Trini.
vacation in the middle of the night without Trini, because fuck her.
Family
Well, because
vacation.
and the reason we're saying this is because in this scene, she'll get thrown all around the fucking room. Nothing. No parent ever comes to check on her. You don't hear the brothers in the background screaming like, "What's going on?" Nothing.
There's not a dog barking. There's not a, like if you were living in my house, hey, shut the fuck up. I gotta go to work in the morning.
So literally, everybody just got together and was like, "Fuck that lesbian bitch," and drove off without her in the middle of the fucking night. And then Rita like spit on her. Look,
She's always dripping something.
I want to keep saying that she's drooling like Pennywise does in the new movies.
Or like the alien from Aliens.
Yeah, like Alien from Alien. Yeah,
Yeah.
just.
Just drooling.
like, dude, because at first I
saw this in the movie Aliens.
At first, I said to myself, well, she's down in the boatyard and whatnot, and every other time we've seen her, she's been, like, wet. Well, in this scene, she's not wet, like, at all. Nothing. None of her clothes are wet. She's not wet. She's not dripping, like, which means that she was hanging over Trini's bed,
with her mouth open.
like spitting on her, fucking drooling, hanging her tongue out. Wake up, little bitch.
Oh, little yellow.
I just want to.
I'm about to have my
I can
way
just-
with
I
you.
can- I can just imagine you're like, wake up. Hey. 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 Man, this girl can sleep. I can't be scary if you're sleeping.
It's like, hold on.
Hold on.
But at the same time, I'm not evil enough to attack you. In
Don't
your
worry,
sleep.
they free range
That's a whole
oysters.
new level of evil.
Oh, no. She
This is
didn't
not
want to attack her in her sleep because she wanted Trini to lure the others into a trap.
Yes.
So then she could kill them all at once. But she had a personal vendetta against the yellow one.
Yes.
Yes.
She did. She had a personal vendetta against
It's like
the
your
yellow.
predecessor was banging my boy toy that I wanted.
I swear that's what was going
So
on.
I'm going to fuck you up.
Okay.
But I might let you live if you go get your little friends
my
together.
quick question would have been, I would have been like, oh yeah? Did he fuck somebody else because you kept spitting on his face? Because maybe that drove him away.
Maybe don't fucking hover over him in the middle of the night and spit on his forehead to wake him up.
Believe it or not, I'm gonna tell you something. I know you're not an Earthling, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. Since you're here on Earth, we don't like that, and nobody else does.
Nobody else
Let me explain
does.
something to you. If you want the guy to wake up, there's a great way to wake him up.
Blowjob.
That's called blowjob.
What's a blowjob? Oh yeah, you're alien.
Doesn't matter.
Go
All
to
men
this
respond
website.
To.
Google.
Yeah. Here, go to this website. I'm going to show you all of this. Just get out of my room. Take my phone. I don't need it back. Just go look.
Dude. So then after this,
You'll give up looking for the power once you figure out how to.
Once
after
you
this-
learn the power.
We get some Jason Kim time.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
when we hear about all the
Jason's
stuff that
asleep.
led- Yep.
And then he's not because Kimmy appears in his fucking room and he's like, what the fuck? And she's like, dude, we're Power Rangers now. No, I'm just fuck with you. You left your window open like a dumb shit. Oh.
You know, there's like an evil space witch after us, but don't worry.
It's not like she would hang over your bed and spit on your face to wake you up and then fuck you up in your.
Yeah, that would never
that would
happen.
Be fucking crazy.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Wake up!
at the Quan
Wake up!
house, what the fuck? So they talk about stuff
while he has an erection,
while he's
Yeah.
just awkwardly
He's
trying
supposed to be like
cover his
15 or
dick up.
16, right?
Right.
Well, they're seniors in high school,
They're seniors.
so
he's
like
17?
Actual
17
seniors.
or 18.
yeah, 17 or 18.
Yeah, 17 or 18 years old. You give me an hour-long nap and I've got a problem.
Yeah.
and I have a girl in my room. That does not help the issue.
That
makes
doubles
the
the
issue
problem.
worse.
I realize it's not a problem for Kimberly when she wakes up. I mean, you get
But
the
for,
idea of
but
it,
for
like,
Jason, he's in an awful lot of pain now.
like so he's
'Cause he just,
he's sleeping, then he wakes up, and then he's like, it's weird that they play the scene out, and we're looking into this way too hard. But you notice he does keep the blanket on, like
He
Right.
just
half the
actually,
time
I think
she's
he,
in there.
I think he moves it a little bit more on top of himself.
yeah, because he's
He's
got to
like,
cover
yep.
up the fact that he would have morning wood.
there's a
Even
pup
though it's
pen under here.
nighttime,
So-
morning wood.
Hold on, there's a pup tent under here. I gotta hide the circus.
So is that your morpher, or are you happy to see me?
It's so fucked up.
It's both.
It's both, to be fair. We've kind of had this sexual attention going for a while.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another problem too. Is he is very interested in her.
Same as her. You
Yes,
can see it.
she's interested in
and
him.
because he's 17, 18 years old, you know what memory always flashes every time he sees her? Oh shit, she took her top off and
You know,
jumped
she
into
was
some
in
water.
her fucking underwear in the water. That was pretty cool.
And then they get messages from Trini.
Yep.
Yo, some bitch kept spitting on me.
Hold on a second.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they cut out the kissing.
No. That's I know they did that. When Kimberly came into that room
Yes.
and they had that conversation,
Yes.
did she show him the picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
How?
no!
She pulled out her phone and
How?
said, "Here's
Yeah, good question. How? She
She
crushed
doesn't
her.
have a phone.
She crushed it.
She crushed her previous phone.
no, she didn't
But
show.
it's been 11 days. Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. Everyone had that photo. She didn't show him that photo.
But her phone went off just like his did.
She might have got a
She
replacement.
pulled her phone out of her
but that
pocket.
had happened
so
almost
she
2
got a
weeks
replacement
before.
phone.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know if
it's
I'm
been
just,
like 10
I don't know if
days.
I'm putting a scene there that didn't exist, but I thought for sure she showed him, and then he was like, first things first, delete that photo so
Yes.
you can move on
Yeah.
with your
Yes,
life.
that's exactly what happened. She got a replacement iPhone. She went down to the store and said, "Hey, my ship broke. I've got insurance, right?"
So she kept that fucked up photo on her fucking cloud or whatever?
Probably.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
think
yeah.
she
Never-
showed him.
She never intended to get
Yeah,
rid of it.
because
If that's
he
true.
saw his facial.
Yes.
Because when he saw it, he
Because
was like,
because
"Oh,
she
hey."
goes.
Yeah,
she
because he
goes-
even turns his head away.
Yeah, he even.
And she goes, because of this, and he goes, whoa, you took
Oh,
that
maybe.
photo?
Fuck, dude.
But he also turns
There's
his,
a lot of analyzing to be done.
She's
I
17
missed
years
that
old.
part.
She's 17 years old with no job. She crushed the fuck out of her phone.
Mommy and
Somehow
daddy.
she still has that fucking picture.
Mhm.
That would've been a perfect
mommy
opportunity.
mommy and daddy bought
That would
her
have
a
been a
new
perfect
phone, I
opportunity
guess.
to start to move on. I crushed my phone that had the picture on it. I'm gonna play with this new phone.
Because later on in the command center
Maybe it
and
all
whatnot,
got transferred over.
in the command center and everything, you see Trini playing on her phone.
You can transfer
Kim doesn't
shit
have
over
one.
from a
Yes
broken
and no.
phone.
Technically,
Yeah, that's very dependent.
technically speaking, yes, there is a deleted scene where technically everybody else's phones get fucked up except for Billy's, because Billy hands Trini his phone and she's like, "How does your phone still work?" He's like, "It's waterproof." She goes, "Oh yeah, of course it is." You know, like condescendingly, but yeah, basically he's got like a fucking OtterBox case for his phone to keep that motherfucker sealed up watertight. So technically, anytime that you see a phone in the command center, technically that's Billy's phone, and everybody else is fucking around
Okay,
with the
so-
phone.
But that
So
doesn't
let me get
matter.
this straight.
outside
Everybody,
of there.
Right.
everybody lost their phone, and Kim might have lost hers
Twice.
twice.
Right,
So wait, how's Jason?
And she still has that picture.
wait.
right.
I
'Cause
question,
nobody's
I
gonna
question
send it
Jason's
back to her.
ankle bracelet now because they went through the water.
Those are designed so you could take
Yes.
showers
Yeah,
and
they're
baths and
waterproof.
shit
Yes,
with them.
those are waterproof.
I also
Yeah.
never noticed. I never paid attention after that one scene where you noticed it because they shoved it in your face because he's like trying to get it deep.
No, what my question
He had it
is,
the whole time. I never paid attention.
What?
are you
He had his
sure?
ankle bracelet the whole time.
Are
Oh,
you
yeah.
sure he had it after he got flattened by a train?
I'm pretty sure he wasn't on
'Cause
just like
I-
3 week.
Yeah, he wasn't on no
3-week
3-week probation. He had to have had it.
It's still weird.
I
Just-
just, they
we
just
didn't
didn't. They
see
just
it
didn't. They just
afterwards.
didn't show you his
Yeah.
ankle.
Yeah.
They didn't focus on his ankle.
But
Yeah.
there's no reason he would have like a 3-week probation.
Hey, you fucked up.
Not for
3
what he
weeks.
fucking did. He's lucky if he gets off with a year.
And most of that's for jerking a bull off, but they don't know.
Well,
his friend.
he didn't jerk
They
the
don't
bull.
They
know
didn't
that.
do that.
They don't know that.
They,
They
also don't know that
That
the
bull,
bull
looks
got
ha-
jerked
They
off.
don't know that bull looks
He
happy.
defended his friend, so there
Yeah.
you go.
So they get messages. They meet up with Trini in what, the football?
Yep, football field.
Yeah,
stadium
they go to
thing.
the stadium, you know,
She tells him all that this bitch kept spitting on her to wake her up.
And sliced her
and
neck.
slashed her neck. Yeah,
And then they go witness it.
yeah.
Because
they go see
they
it
go to
for
the
real.
dock.
Yeah, they
and
go
they're
to-
Oh
like-
no, they go to the place where the dead boats
Yes.
sleep.
Yeah,
So they go to that
we gotta
place.
let's take care of this bitch once and for all without our powers.
I swear to God, somebody grabbed a stick.
yeah,
I know
What do you
Billy grabbed a pipe, but
Billy grabbed a pipe. Zach had chains.
yep,
Jason had something.
yeah.
Trini had like a stick with the fucking piece of stabby metal attached to it.
Yep.
I don't fucking know what Kimberly had.
We're just gonna say she had a stick.
and then they
man.
all went down
Shane,
and
you
saw
keep
this,
saying it wrong. It's a
Stick.
stick.
They all went down and found this bum,
And he's like, and they're like, oh, they
And
all
they're
charge
like,
him.
oh,
and the bum is like,
homeless bum
the
guy.
bum's like, fucking help! She
And
just
then-
fucking hovers above me and spits on my face.
And
And
then,
then
and
they
then wait, and then spit happens, and he's like this, and
Yeah,
he looks up,
spit-
and he's like,
spit.
fuck!
No, literally, spit lands on his forehead, and Trini goes, "Ah, shit, not again." Literally, she knows.
Like,
She's like, this
Trini
fucking
and
bitch.
the homeless guy both meet eyes as he's looking up, and he's like, God damn it, and she's like, God damn it.
because he looks at her and he's like, this happened to you, didn't it?
He was like,
mentally
gross.
because she's up there like, they're all.
But he doesn't have to live with it much longer because
'Cause
she
she
literally
gets-
flattens this
She
motherfucker.
like
And
fucking
kills him,
flies
yeah.
down and stomps that man
they
in the
all-
chest.
They all run at him. You know.
Much like Bruce Lee did
like,
in
this is-
Return of the
this-
and
Dragon.
once again, she's completely fucking dry.
Yep.
bitch.
Which means
she's been drooling, spitting, whatever.
Hey, get their attention. Hey, get their attention.
Hey,
Hey,
look up here.
hey.
Hey.
And then Trini's like,
Hey.
oh crap, like superhero landing, except I'm a villain.
No, she didn't punch. She stomped.
Yeah, she
She
stomped.
Superman stomped his ass.
She decided she was going to
That's
play the
fucking
real-life
awesome.
version of Splat. She said,
Double foot stompage. Just bow!
So Rita just
Fucking
Just
does
bitch-
flippy
she
swats
moves.
them.
Yeah, she
Swats 'em
bitch
away.
slaps the fuck out of everybody.
Whips out a
Magically
stick.
ties them up because apparently, as you or Nick said, she has the power of bondage.
Yeah, that was me. I said,
Okay.
behold, the power of bondage!
And then
Rita knows
oh,
one of
look,
them knows.
the leader. How are you, Red Ranger?
Headbutt.
Oh, I like you.
It's like,
You've
you're not
got
as
spunk.
disappointed as I thought you were going to be.
I'm gonna spit on your forehead later.
And then she literally points down to Trini and goes,
like-
the Yellow Ranger led you to a trap, and one of you knows where my crystal is. I don't know where the fuck your crystal is.
Oh,
of course you
not
don't.
you.
I said one of you does.
Eeny, meeny, miny,
blue.
blue. And Billy's like, uh-oh. I know where
I'm
that's
gonna
at.
kill the Black Ranger if you don't tell me. He dies in 3, 2, 1.
Ah, bitch, I know where it's at. That's Krispy Kreme.
What's is this a special place?
Yes, it's very special.
Yes, it's very special. There's only one on every
Literally-
other block.
It literally paid for 30% of our movie. It's very special.
The source of all life there.
Well, it's a shame if I gathered you all up and not kill one of you. Blam.
I also feel like Kimberly should be a little offended. I mentioned yellow, I mentioned red, I mentioned black, I mentioned blue. Fuck pink. I'd be like, hey, bitch, pink here, something.
I'd be like, shit,
I'm
I'm
offended.
not on the radar.
I'm offended. She's like, I don't care. You're not worth spitting on.
It's like,
Don't care anymore.
No, she'd be like, I actually kind of like the old Pink Ranger, so you get a pass.
So Billy drowns. They drag his ass back to Zordon.
Well,
Through
they drag
town.
They drag him up and go, oh my God, he's dead. And Bill hates this part
Yeah, no
because
CPR at all.
Yeah, where was the CPR? Nobody even tried.
Yep.
he's dead. It's fine.
They were like, shit.
Let's feel
was
him.
in the
Let's
water.
feel him.
Feel him.
Nah, he
he's
dead.
He's feeling kind of dead.
Fucking help me, guys. Fucking
So-
pick him up.
So they walk from the middle of the night until sunrise.
Middle of the night at the docks
Mm-hmm.
Till
to
sunrise
the
at
command
the quarry.
center.
Yeah.
Which, if we remember correctly from Billy's instructions on where from the gate of the fucking mine to where he blew that shit the fuck up,
About a 45-minute
was
drive.
about 45-minute drive.
And that's just the drive. The walk. Yeah.
How
Hiking.
many hours? How many hours are we talking here?
We said
Minimum
minimum 6,
So Billy's rigor mortis set in.
but augment. That might be all right. But more than likely, that boy's stiffer than shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That boy's stiffer than Jason's fucking morning.
So they get to the command center.
They laid him on the ground.
laid
he was
his
like a
ass
goddamn
down.
board.
And they're like, Zordon,
Do
Billy's
something.
dead. And he's like, the fuck.
That boner, Jason.
We're not gonna fucking get anywhere. Shane's broke.
Zordon, Billy's dead. Yeah, he's stiffer than Jason's dick was last night. You shut your fucking mouth.
That was tonight.
Yeah, that was
No, it was morning now.
Midnight,
That was last night.
Midnight,
Nope.
new day.
Nope, last
Midnight
night.
is AM.
Nope, doesn't matter. Last night.
Happened at 11:59, Bill.
Oh, okay.
11:59 and 59 seconds.
Fucking yesterday's morning wood. Sorry.
God damn it, Seth. We need
Right,
to stop doing that
How do
shit.
you even know?
We just do.
exactly.
Kimberly's the one that says that too.
Oh boy.
Billy's stiffer than the wood that Jason had. What are you talking about? I
Don't-
notice things.
What you talking about? Billy's dead. Zordon, do something. Bitch, what you want me to do about it?
I'm a face in a wall.
Yep.
Do I look like I could make people come back from the dead? Don't you think I'd be out this wall? Fuck. Billy, I'm sorry. I'd trade places with you if I could.
Same here.
But you
So-
dead.
Same.
So yeah, so sad, sappy moment. Zordon, the morphing grid, please come through.
Behold, plot power.
Did you actually notice this? I
What?
did pay attention this time. When they're talking, and it's Jason's. They're looking at Jason, and the morphing grid's behind him.
Yeah.
You can see it starting to spark a little bit. as they're confessing, as they're showing, man, I would do anything for you.
All
guys.
that matters is this.
Yep. You can see it starting to spark a little bit, like they're coming together now.
Yeah.
I noticed it. I didn't notice it before.
Zordon, the morphing grid. Oh shit, my fucking dumb face to the wall ass is out.
GTO.
What the fuck just happened? Zordon, where you at, buddy? Ah, damn it!
What happened?
Stupid face wall again.
He comes back and he's like, "Oh, I tried, but I got stuck in a fucking wall, and some guy kept poking me in the naked ass. So I just decided Billy can come back. Fuck it,
Only one can come back.
Only one can come back.
because my ass is stuck in a wall over there."
Where did what do you mean? Well, apparently you go back where your body died. Why didn't you grab my body?
Everything
We
was
didn't know
on
where it
fire.
was, Zordon.
Everything was.
It
on,
kind of got atomized.
everything was on fire.
Rita got lucky.
'Cause
She
also-
got knocked in the water.
In Dragon Ball Z, the dragon brings you back where you died.
Yep.
That's why they have to wish somebody to like the check-in station and then wish them back.
Right.
Because if the planet's not there, you just materialize in space and fucking die.
Oh, you mean like
Yep.
Krillin?
So Zordon just materializes in the wall that's there over the 65 million years of accumulation, and his naked ass hangs out for the world to see, and he suffocates and dies.
Yep.
I decided Billy could come back. Fucking
All right.
whatever.
So now it's time for a little bit of some,
Only one
some
can
rapid.
come. He says only one can come back because a wall grew where I used to be.
Right.
It's
So fucking
morphin' time.
stand up there, get
Exactly.
your armor, you little bastards.
Yeah, I was about to say, now it's time for some rapid fire because morphing. Oh, hey, look,
Man,
Goldar.
we are like Iron Man.
Yeah. So morphing, here's Goldar, there's Putties. Jump up, fight the Putties. Okay, now we've got Zords. Oh, there's Goldar. We're too late. He's heading towards the city.
Go,
Fuck
Power
that. Let's go
Rangers.
get him.
That's a lot of gold.
After Zach almost kills the
That's
entire
a lot
team.
of fish.
Again.
Well, yes, but this time
love
he's
how
at
you-
least inside of...
I do love how you were the only one that knew what reference I got that from.
Right.
What?
Because it was either Billy or Zach was like, "That's a lot of gold," and I was sitting there like, "That's a lot of fish."
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of fish.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
You got it now. They figured it out yet?
Yeah, I know. Okay. But either way, so now they're
So-
all running with
so
the
that-
backwards running Triceratops.
Yeah, Billy can't. Billy's brain doesn't work like everybody else's.
And now we
so
get
his is running backwards for the moment.
and,
Don't
and
worry
now we
about
get
it.
the only Kanye song that I like, but doesn't need to be in this fucking movie. Okay, now we're on to
we actually missed the cover of Stand By Me earlier when they were carrying dead Billy.
yes,
But
yes.
now we'll fast forward back to this point.
Yes. So now we're in the city. Oh my God, she's wrecking the city. Oh look, the Rangers found their armor and their little dino cars. Oh well.
Fucking, here's some putties, bitch.
Hey, guess what? Bumblebee car. Pfft. There you go.
Sorry, Bumblebee.
Transformers reference. Coincidence? I think not.
I think it was because they're still going to reboot the fucking series.
It was on purpose.
Exactly.
So Kimberly picks up Billy and his Triceratops and throws him through Goldar and knocks back Rita and knocks her out.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've discussed how incredibly inconsistent the power of Goldar is.
Yes.
my enjoyment
Oh,
of this
and,
is
and we figured something out. During the fight, Goldar's gold ends up landing on Jason's dad's truck.
oh yeah,
Which causes him to crash. It is enough gold to cover his windshield so that he cannot see and some of the hood of his car. And sure, it sucks that he now loses his car.
but that
insurance-
motherfucker's rich.
Insurance will replace that car.
So because we didn't have time nor the fucking know-how
If he
of
has
actually doing
full
this.
coverage, they will pay him what
But
that
they
car
are
is worth.
But they are going to ask him what happened to your vehicle.
Hold on.
And
Don't
he's
worry,
going to
they
say-
have photographs to prove he
all
ain't
he's
lying.
going to say is that during the event, it was destroyed.
So
After he scrapes all that gold off.
Yep.
So
takes it the
here's the
fuck
thing.
home.
We don't have an actual way of guesstimating this. So I went outside. Bill's got a big SUV thingy. So I was like, that's about the right windshield, I'd say.
Yep.
So I did pseudo measurements because I didn't have a picture of the damn screen.
Technically, couldn't you be measured by way of Seth's truck?
Technically
it'd be the same
speaking,
size
yes,
windshield.
but it's still the exact same size windshield. They use the same thing.
Okay.
So I ran guesstimates, and we're being very generous on the height of the amount of fucking gold fluid that was on that truck.
It was pretty fucking thick.
So guesstimating, it was probably because it's easier to go with fluid ounces worth,
right?
because it's liquid.
Fluid ounces.
Yep.
That comes from thick things.
Yep.
Kind of like that stiff boner that fucking
Bringing it back. So
It's funny because he's
The-
talking
the
about sex
guesstimate-
and shit.
this is a very generous guesstimate, but it was about 478.75 fluid ounces
That's a lot of semen.
of gold. And this is pure gold, not carat
By the
shit.
way,
Hey,
fluid
Seth.
ounces, 2 ounces is literally 1-to-1, and per ounce of pure gold is $1,498.85 currently
All right,
as
hold
of
on a
right
second.
now, which means it's $2.
$1,498 and
1498.85.
85. Now we're gonna multiply that by fucking 478.75. So times 478.75. I said that right? Yes. Okay, good. With the grand whopping total of Jason's dad just got $717,574.44 worth of gold dumped on his truck.
So, Shane, it's Christmas morning and you're driving down the Christmas road. And
Goldar.
how much money falls on his car and destroys it?
$717,574.44 worth of gold blast your windshield.
And destroys your car, flipping it over and sending you probably to the hospital for a day or two.
I'd
That
be
was
quitting
your
my
Christmas.
fucking job.
Christmas is amazing.
My Christmas is the best.
They'd be
And
like,
now-
That means he could buy 6 copies of Hoop Days.
Oh, shit! You could buy Hoop Days!
Now again,
Somebody better buy that shit.
It's still there, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's always gonna be
It
there.
just sits there.
That motherfucker could depreciate to $1 and it'll still sit
No,
there.
I told
Okay.
you, if it gets to a certain point, I may just buy it just to see what
Get
it's
it off
about.
the shelf.
I also have to point out that was the U.S. measurements
Right.
for the fluid ounces. Because apparently there's another version.
Yep.
So this is also a guesstimate. We don't fucking care. We ain't mathematicians.
It's true.
You want to do the fucking math for us? Do it.
They tell me how rich I am.
Okay,
Right.
Goldar finds
Tell
the
me how
crystal.
much I need to break Shane's legs and steal all of his shit.
Goldar finally gets to the crystal, and
The
and
Rangers are
Hold the line.
holding the
Hold the
line.
line.
Hold the
Push.
door. I mean the line.
But they can't, so they get pushed in, and now the Megazord
Oh,
shows up.
but Kimmy has to have a moment
Yeah,
of
Kimberly-
being on fire and claustrophobic and crushed. Your
Actually,
fucking
I was kind of
on
impressed
herself.
by that.
It was
Right.
Because a lot of the other guys were just like worried they were going to die. She was not afraid of the situation like that she was going to die. In fact, she was safe. And then when Jason got hit hard, she flew down and landed on him and attempted to pick him back up to
Which-
keep them fighting.
which she did.
She
Jason
didn't
was
have
able
to
start
do
fucking
that.
shooting
and then
again.
fireball.
Then all of a sudden, when Goldar throws that fucking fireball on top of her, that's when she doesn't have a moment like she's on fire or she's afraid for her life. She
She's
has
like,
like a
"I'm
claustrophobic shutdown where she she can't breathe. She feels like she's being crushed. She wasn't. All he did was fold the wings in.
Well, that
her
was
cockpit
that was
never
before.
touched.
That was before the wings got folded in.
That's when
She
she
just
started
said
saying.
I'm
That's when she
burning.
says. That's when she says
then
he's
she
crushing
says,
me. But
I feel
she's-
like I'm getting crushed, and then he folds her wings in.
she says he's crushing me when he's folding the wings in,
Yeah.
but she was never being crushed.
Yeah.
The cockpit was never touched. So that's all a claustrophobia moment, and it was done really well for a character that may have not even known she was claustrophobic until that exact minute.
Right.
And everyone's just like, hold the line, guys. Keep fighting. We got this. And she's like, oh, fuck my life. This is not cool, guys.
Right.
You know, my
And so they
why?
all get
Why'd I go
pushed
down
off.
here?
They all get pushed off the ledge, but the first thing that goes is the ultimate Zord, the SUV. Rest in peace, little SUV. You didn't make it into Optimus Prime Zord.
Speaking of which, how the hell
Because
do they
Optimus
make the
Prime
Megazord?
Magic.
Magic.
So they get pushed.
I've got nothing else.
Once again,
The plot.
they're dead in a purgatory universe where shit can magically fucking happen because goddamn magic. That's how we don't view plot holes, because this Zordon doesn't view plot holes.
Or
so,
The Zeo Crystal.
fuck it.
Or we could go. Well, we could go with
Is
the Zeo
that
Crystal.
the idea? Because they fell
Maybe.
into the crystal?
Well, that
I mean,
and the
they
It's the
touch
Zords.
it.
source of
The,
life.
the Zords are also severe, or like
They're alive.
exceedingly. They're alive, but they're also exceedingly high-tech machines.
Yes. As far as I can
How
tell,
do we
they're
know
alive.
if they can't bust apart and fucking configure themselves like that?
Because the mass doesn't add up. It's not possible.
The mass and all the
You
fire
can't change
and stuff.
physics. Physics show that those Zords are no taller, barely 3 stories, while Goldar stands about literally 20 stories tall.
Right.
They didn't even go up to his fucking kneecap, the tallest of them. And yet, when it was all over, in order to fight them, he had to bend down on one knee, lean in, and punch them in face.
Yep.
Like a dad fighting a 2-year-old baby. The 2-year-old baby's like, and the dad knocks it over. And it gets up to fucking play some more. That's
Right.
what the fucking Goldar had to do to fight these Zords. Then, they fall in a hole, and this fucking 20-story monster
Optimus Prime Zord.
stands up out of the fucking hole.
I mean, Zeo Crystal could be like, oh, hey, wait, Rita did a thing. Fucking make my Zords grow. Fucking no.
Because even if they broke apart and somehow combined it into that fucking Transformer style, their mass cannot equal what they stood out of that hole as. They're not fucking big enough. There's not enough of them.
Yeah.
That Zord cannot be,
Other than Zeo Crystal.
but it is.
Well, they did
And
fall
my
into
guess-
the Zeo Crystal pit.
My guess is they fell in there,
And the Zeo
fell
Crystal
into
went,
the
oh,
Zeo Crystal,
fuck.
and it created a new life. And maybe if there ever would have been a second movie, those Zords don't exist anymore. Now maybe there only is the Megazord.
Right.
And they don't have to call the guys and combine every time there's a giant. They'd just be like, fucking Megazord. Done.
So giant mech
Which-
battle.
Is actually in the worst position of any Megazord ever to be featured in the history of what we've watched, except for you, because if at any time they lose even one Ranger, the Megazord cannot function.
Yep. Because each one pilots a different limb except for Jason.
It's not like in the show where sometimes they didn't have Jason, so they just call the Zord.
I would like to think that that is a design flaw that may, be fixed. Like, hey, so like, what happens if
If
Billy
they're
has
alive,
the flu, and he
Then
can't
we're
be there?
missing a leg.
Then we don't have a leg.
Then what if we
Fucking hop, bitch.
What if all of you guys are missing and I'm the only one? Since I am the leader and in the middle, what if all controls get transferred to my console?
Nope, can't do it.
I
You
can-
control the head.
Yep.
So what?
Look
I was-
around, bitch.
I was confused about that myself because Jason is in the head. He basically controls nothing because the head is literally useless. It doesn't see.
No, because you're in your
Yeah,
own.
the only thing that he has the ability to control is, hey, detach the wings, use them as swords.
Yeah, he was like,
That's it.
I know a thing that nobody
Reach
knows.
your hands back. We got swords.
Yep, I know a thing. I don't know why I know a thing, but I know a thing.
And you know what? Now that we've been scrutinizing the shit out of the movie,
By the way, you know what's great about the
you
Megazord?
brought it up a little bit ago.
I love how you guys fucking bashed on my favorite Megazord. But you know what this one has? Giant fucking windows where
Yeah,
you can easy
easy
eight
eight
punch
punch.
these motherfuckers.
I'm okay with that. They can get easy 8 punched. This Megazord sucks. It's Optimus Prime Zord.
And stop! Fucking stop! Showing your goddamn faces! Put your fucking helmet on!
You're not Iron Man, damn it.
Technicality, the helmet is technically on, the visor is
You
up.
shut the fuck up.
Leave the visor down
Yes. thank
until
you.
we're dying. Then flip it up.
Like, if it would have been in that moment that they'd have opened up and kind of looked at each other or whatever and had this moment, and I would have let it go. But, like, literally, they get in the Power Ranger suits, which, by the way, fuck this movie for that. Even if I like this movie, fuck this movie for that. Because you go to see Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
You spend the entire motherfucking movie waiting for Spider-Man. The last 15 minutes, they put him in the costume. 5 minutes into Spider-Man, fuck this, Peter Parker face time. You happy? Does that make you fucking happy?
You got 5 minutes of him in the full suit, right? It's pretty good.
Yeah. You
5
paid
minutes?
your $20 for the ticket
And
your
foods.
$70 at the concession stand for
Let us-
a bag of popcorn and a drink.
Let us be honest.
Drink.
We go to a Power Ranger movie, and one of the things we were expecting, one of the things we talked about constantly building up to that movie was that we were going to see some martial arts and some new age stuff and some Rangers and see the new costumes. And who knows, maybe it'd be cool. We wait till they were in motion, we'd see. We got fucking 5 minutes of Rangers. They kicked some rocks. Bow, bow, sword, bow, toss a guy, fucking suplex, helmets. Pcheek! Look at my face the rest of the motherfucking movie.
There was-
Entire rest of the
No,
fun.
no, there was one tiny part where a mask did come back on.
Oh, yeah, when Jason had to
Yeah,
rescue
Jason had to pull his dad out.
Yeah.
Pull
Oh,
his
yeah.
stepdad out.
Oh, yeah.
But then right back off with the fucking visor. Pachweep.
When he puts the sword back, the visor's down.
Yeah. I didn't think he was wearing
Oh.
a thing at all.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. He was in the suit.
He was
and
wearing
he walks back and he
Okay.
sets the sword
Oh, yeah,
in,
'cause
and then
then
it
it just-
dissipates.
Yeah, it
Okay.
pulls off of him.
So they stab Goldar. Rita comes out. It's like, ah!
You said it's difficult to actually gauge Goldar's actual strength. I really think he suffers from the same thing that Final Fantasy VIII did with Griever. Griever was the ultimate fucking guardian summon that fucking Ultimecia had pulled out of Squall's mind. It was undefeatable, but then she was like, "Oh, you're kicking my guardian force's ass. Oh, hold on a second. I'll just junction myself into him to make him more oh, he's weaker now." I think that's what happened with Goldar, because we even cracked that joke. It's like, "Behold, as I make my monster weaker."
Griever don't mean shit. You just fucking push R3.
I was meaning the old days, Bill, and plus, it can still one-shot you.
So Rita says
What,
others will
Shane?
come for the Zeo crystal.
Either way, Rita jumps at the Zord. They
bitch slap.
backhand her into the Moonosphere
Yep.
because the moon is way the fuck over there to the right, and she's going way the fuck over to the left.
Did
Gravity
you just
will take
slap
care of
her?
it. Did you just slap her? Yeah, weird, isn't it? They only used that joke twice,
And I liked it.
and it was
and
well
I
placed
told
both.
you guys,
Yes.
Billy was like, "Jason, did you just slap her?" And he was like, "Yeah, weird, huh?" But no, Trini slapped him. She controls that arm. So she should have been, "Trini, did you just slap him?" And it wouldn't have made no sense.
Doesn't matter. Movie's over. Roll the credits. Oliver, Tommy Oliver. Doesn't mean shit now. Ha ha ha. Way to go.
Wait, you forgot one other thing.
Explosion.
Locker explosion.
Oh yeah, locker explosion. That was more than likely my fault. I'm sorry.
But anyway, Jason does return the power sword, and he said, "I'll be back for it." Walks away.
No, you won't, because your series is
Yeah.
Yep. Game over, kids.
Which, to be fair, their series is done. In 65 million years, there was never a single other entity of any kind whatsoever come looking for the Zeo Crystal. So, by comparison, I'm assuming it's going to be another couple million years before Lord Zed comes over like, "Hey, is there a Zeo Crystal over here?"
no.
Well, unless when the Zeo Crystal got unearthed because of Rita.
It was unearthed 65 million years ago.
Well, you don't
No
know.
bad guy came looking for it.
I mean, Zed might be a newer villain.
Fuck that. We'll just push some dirt over it.
Yep, it got dirt pushed on it.
Ain't nothing here. So when he comes down, you guys got a Zeo Crystal? No. My bad.
My bad.
You know, I detected the Zero Crystal around here,
You were wrong.
motherfucker.
No.
Yeah. So like
Billy was microwaving some fucking burritos from Taco Bell. Oh,
As far as I could tell,
I've heard of Taco Bell.
as far as I could tell, this universe
No.
only had one villain anyway.
Rita.
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 No, it's Rita.
Bandora.
No, this was not Bandora.
This was
No.
Rita.
This was Rita. She was closer to Bandora than our Rita, but she was Rita.
Because she murders people and
Yep.
spits on them.
Yeah, it was. See, the
Sure.
murder part was the Bandora. The spitting on people was our Rita.
That's inconvenient and disgusting.
Oh, that's not evil enough for you? Fucking kill
So,
this
so
motherfucker!
either way, it's time for the mic drop. So,
No, stop with the fucking mic drops.
what are we rating this bitch?
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
I forgot we gotta actually rate the movie.
Yep.
I'm at a 4.2.
Now that we've scrutinized it and ideas might change here and there. Because originally this movie got higher, like a real fucking high rating.
Yeah, I want to say almost everybody in the room gave it like almost like a 5.
Yes. Which the reason I said back then that we're going to have to come back to it is because we were like right out of the theater. We had to have time to let everything sink in and watch it again without the,
Right.
holy shit, theater is exciting.
Which today marks the third time ever I've seen this movie.
Same here.
This
With
is the
yesterday
second.
being the
Yeah.
second.
Yep, I seen it when we seen it. I seen it when we went and seen it. Then I bought it and watched it with Gwen and this. So yeah, third time
Right.
This
as
is
well.
the
Yeah, it was-
second time for Nick.
It was the third time for me since I tried watching it yesterday too.
Right.
This is the 12th.
I find that hard to believe.
In fact, I've watched it more than all of you, to be fair. I think this is my 5th time.
He fucking
enough.
loves spitting Rita.
Yep.
Spitting Rita is pretty humorous.
Wake up!
No.
Just think if you get woke up like that.
That's why I'm going to wake
Fucking-
you up on the day of your wedding, Shane. I'm going to come up to your house and Shane, wake up.
Evil!
There's a huge difference. See, I'm going to kick you in your face. If I kicked Rita in the face, she's a fucking space witch who will kill me.
No,
that's
she,
true.
Not a space witch.
no. The thing is, Shane, if you kicked her in the face, she might smile at you and be like, "Oh,
That might
you're
be
not
the
as
most
disappointing as I thought."
I'm not going to kill you. Thank
Yet.
you.
That might be one of the most fucked up things that's ever happened on our show.
What?
I'm gonna have to listen to it. But me and Seth synced up our laugh. Exact.
I can believe that.
So it's probably a
I've been syncing
terrifying
with everybody
nightmare.
tonight.
It's probably a terrifying nightmare laugh.
It's
All right.
probably from going through and like binge watching a bunch of D&D because every time they
Wake
start
up.
the thing and it's
Wake up.
1, 2,
up.
3, sync. 1, 2, 3, sync. And everybody in the chat syncs too. So you get SYNC, SINC, SNCK, sync.
Sneak.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Bill, what do you give it? Excellent. Seth, what do you give it?
4.2.
Scott. Air is not a rating.
Yeah, I know.
I'll give you a second. Nick.
He
He gives it a doo-doo. He gives it a doo-doo.
No, I didn't say doo-doo. I was sitting over here singing the song. I'm waiting. Fucking God damn it, Bill.
Come on, doo-doo head.
Hey, Bill,
Shane!
Bill,
So offended.
hurry up so that way we can go and fucking watch some Yub Nub.
We're at
That's gonna piss one specific person off that
Yes,
was in
it
our
will.
live
I
stream,
sang that,
and I'll love
motherfucker.
it.
Yeah, I know.
Sing
Go
it.
back and listen to the live stream.
4.
All right, guys. 4 from
yeah,
Shane.
I'm at 4 as well. Listen, here's my problem that drug it down. First time I seen it, I let a lot of things go.
Right.
I don't like the Megazord fight. I don't like the Zord designs. The suits I've become okay with. I still don't like them necessarily. But they don't bother me, per se. Put your fucking visor down.
Right.
I didn't fucking pay and wait literally 30 motherfucking years of my goddamn life, basically. What? When did this fucking show start? Started in 93?
Yep.
Damn it.
Old. we is.
Look how long I fucking waited till 2017
25
to see
years.
a full Hollywood budget fucking Power Rangers movie that, you know, maybe actually had some decent Zords in it. And I didn't get those decent Zords even yet. They're fine, I guess. They're whatever. I don't like them.
Optimus Prime Zord.
I also don't like the Rangers suits perfectly. I really like a lot of the story that was put into this. But then I only get like fucking 4 minutes with the Rangers. One fight scene that passes so quick. If I accidentally,
Blink.
if I'd have had to have taken a piss,
You would have missed it.
Yeah.
I'd have missed the fight. I'd have missed the entire fucking Rangers. If I'd have went to taking a piss, came back, sat down, and said, "Oh, that's the costume. Their faces are just open like that."
Like, no, man, you
you missed the whole fight.
Oh, I missed the entire fucking scene where they wore helmets.
Yep, you missed the entire thing. You would have got the fuck up, walked out front, been like, "Can I get my money back for this shit movie?"
So, Bill's giving it a 4. Shane gave it a 4. Scott.
I remember when I came out from watching this with you guys. I thought it was the only best reboot that they've done.
You gave it a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking back at it, I hated a lot of the parent-kid interactions.
Understandable.
Except for the Zach and his mom thing.
Yeah.
I don't have as much hate for the costumes of the Rangers
Right.
or the Megazord, even though they look awkward as fuck.
Right.
Optimus Prime Zord.
Damn. There's like so much stuff that seems awkward and weird when even if we try to compare this to our Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
God damn it, Shane.
Everything from the viewing globe to Zordon to the Zords.
To spitting Rita.
I was about to say that, you son of a bitch.
I would like to see Rita spit from the moon down to Earth, see what happens.
It would freeze
Why did it just
and then
float
evaporate
there?
on re-entry.
Why did it just float?
Does that Rita create a monster by spitting down? But
Rangers, Rita's creating a spit monster.
Kinda
We
did.
have
yeah.
She dropped her staff.
6 months to prepare for it.
Oh wait. 6 days.
Sorry, I'm
No,
really bad
Alpha
time.
with his bad time would have been 6 years. I mean months. It's months. I gotta learn you guys' clock. Months.
So, with all that shit in there, I'm dropping that down a lot. I'm just giving it a 3.
Okay.
Although it is still one of the best reboots that they've done in a while.
I'm going to give it a 4.1. There was a lot of good stuff, and then there was a lot of shit that we started to notice.
Look, Spitting Rita gave it a 4.
But
Right.
Spitting Rita did make me giggle a lot. But there were some things that do still bother me.
It's 3 point.
Fucking
I'm just fucking about. It's a 3.86. We are officially done with the Zordon era. Thank you, Jesus. No more plot holes.
And go your ass back in the wall.
well, no, we're done for the moment.
Yeah, because there's going to be
Because there's going to be a new reboot coming for the Hasbroverse. And we
Nick?
don't know what they're going to give us.
Nick,
Yeah.
do you remember what you told me?
I don't give a fuck. This
No,
is
no.
revenge, motherfucker.
I know. But
Hasbro owns them now, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're going to be making toys,
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
which they're already doing.
Yep.
Do you think that maybe when they release Rita, she'll come with spitting action?
I hope. I
First
hope.
in line.
But yes, no, Nick, to go back to it, you remember what you told me when I said, oh, wait, we're done with the Zords until we get to, like, Big Bad Beetleborgs and other shit? I already fucking know this. The pile never ends.
Oh,
we're
I
going to
know.
be doing this until we're brains in a jar. Going, I don't like this shit.
No, see, you'll be a brain in a jar. I'll hopefully be splattered on a wall somewhere at that point. Because I'll have talked back to somebody. Be like, oh, fucking brain in the jar, Nick. Talking back again? Blap! Talk back now,
So-
bitch.
Eh.
I reiterate. Bye!
Hey guys, did you like that podcast? If so, remember to check out fandomnight.com. At fandomnight.com, you can drop a line to this show, or you could check out other podcasts as well. We cover all kinds of topics, everything from comic books, wrestling, movies, TV shows, video games, animes, mangas. It's outrageous. We seem to have a podcast for just about everything, and you have access to it just by going over to fandomnight.com. So check it out, guys. We're going to get out of here.